let's take a look at SERP protocol and what happened to them. So SERP protocol was a leverage protocol allowing users to open leverage positions through two ways, either by providing the collateral token or the debt token, which means it was also a lending protocol. So when the users provided collateral, it would just open the leverage position and then transfer those leverage tokens. But when the user instead provided debt token, we would go first through a Uniswap call to exchange those debt token into collateral tokens. So we can take a look here once again at first the functions to see how it plays under the hood. We can take a look at the mint function, and I'm gonna say it now. What was innovative about this protocol is that they use transient storage, which isn't really used often. Transient storage is a storage that only lasts for one transaction. And yeah, we're gonna see how it turns things over and pretty much wrecked their whole protocol. So okay, so here we have the first path where the user provides collateral, and and then it just gets this collateral and mints some tokens. Then we have this other path, right, where we go through a Uniswap pool to exchange the debt token into collateral tokens. But we can see that here we store the Uniswap v3 pool at the transient storage 1, and that we expect a call from Uniswap v3 after the execution of the mint function when we provide debt collateral. So here it is. We can see that it checks whether the pool is Uniswap. Here we have the require. It should be Uniswap. And then we have something quite peculiar, is that at the same storage point, it will store the amount of token minted. And actually this is where they're pretty much fucked up. Because let's take a look again at the graphs. It allowed the user, here we have the path where the user provides debt token, it goes through Uniswap, then transient storage position 1, we have the Uniswap v3 pool, right? Okay, and then when we finish the minting and the Uniswap callback, we at transient storage 1 will store, the contract will store the amount of leverage token minted. So this actually allowed the hacker provide debt token, go for Uniswap v3. Now transient storage is Uniswap v3 pool. Then make this transfer, and actually now the transient storage is the minted amount. And this is very important because it allowed the user to actually call the Uniswap callback function again. And what he did now is that we at transient storage 1, he mined the address that corresponds to the number of leverage token minted. And this is how he tricked the protocol into thinking that it was the Uniswap v3 address calling it. You see, this was the amount of token minted converted into an address that was able to call the SIR callback function. With this, he could bypass the v3 pool guard, and then he just siphoned the balance away through this specific call. Let's take a look again. He siphoned the balance with pretty much this, or this. He could just put any debt token he wanted, transfer it, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching.